Hello, hello, my friends. Happy Monday night. Tonight, we are going to be focusing on a particular body system in hopes that we can give you some tools in your toolbox to strengthen and empower your body to know exactly what to do. And the body systems that we are focusing on tonight is the cardiovascular and or the circulatory system. So we're going to be talking a lot about heart health and all of the things that we can do just to make it function the way that God intended for it to function. So in case you don't know, my name is Skyla Mann, and I have been a huge fan of Young Living since 2007, which sounds like a really, really long time now. But what it means is that we have figured out ways to use these natural, holistic, non-toxic products, essential oils, and a whole bunch of essential oil infused products to really take care of almost every single thing in our life. And it is a good place to be. So I want to say thank you to those of you that are joining us live tonight, and say welcome and hello to those who might be catching this on the recording. So as Young Living members, we all know what essential oils are. And if you haven't had the opportunity to try them yet, you are in for a huge treat. Just trust me on that one. They work synergistically with our body, which is a really big bonus because it means that when we grab these little bottles of oil, this one happens to be orange oil, we're going to talk about it in a little while, it complements what is already working in our body. It doesn't fight against it. So we're always looking for products that will seek balance, not to kind of slam our body one direction or another. And that makes these a joy. Our body is actually excited to receive them because natural things were meant to work with natural things, okay? So essential oils and essential oil infused products are the #1 way that we can protect our homes from harmful chemicals and toxins and promote health for you and your entire family. Because Young Living is a health and wellness company, we are able to address wellness from a whole body perspective. And I think that is really important. But we can also look in depth at individual body systems, which is what we're going to do tonight with the cardiovascular system. So this shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, but we discourage people from buying a single bottle of oil. We do not want to mislead anybody into thinking that one bottle of oil can help you achieve all of your wellness goals. Okay, instead, what our goal is to empower you to set up your own wellness plan so that you can reach and maintain the health goals that you have set out for yourself. Does that sound like a good idea for anybody? Yeah, I think so too. You know that saying, instead of giving someone a fish, we want to teach them how to fish? That is my whole mantra for Young Living. I really and truly aim to empower homes and households so that everybody has the tools at their fingertips to make the right choices. So the good news is that Young Living makes it really easy for us to get these products into our homes through a monthly wellness box program that's called Essential Rewards. And if you're not familiar with this yet, just know that this is the program that is going to save you money while you're getting the products that you need to help the health goals that you have set up. And one of my favorite parts of helping people get started with Young Living is to teach them how to use their money wisely, because that stretches the budget and it allows you to reach more goals more quickly. So with all of this in mind, let's dive in and take a closer look at the cardiovascular system and discuss a few ways to address this system in your body so that you can keep it above the wellness line. Now, if you happen to have this book at home, This is called Now What. If you happen to have a copy of this, you just might want to open it up to pages 8 and 9. And if you don't have a copy of this and you are watching the replay, you are welcome to reach out to me or to the person who shared this video with you, and we will get you a copy of this. Because let me tell you a little secret, friend. This is like the treasure map shortcut to helping you make these wellness goals happen, okay? So it's a great little cheat sheet to have close by. So the cardiovascular system circulates the blood around the body via the heart, veins, and arteries. This system oxygenates the cells in our body. It delivers nutrients and it carries away waste products. Our heart is the hardest working organ in our body. So it only makes sense that we do absolutely everything we can to take care of it, right? Okay, so we're gonna have a little interaction here. You can use the chat box or you can raise your hand. I can see you. How many of you would say that you have a mediocre diet? Like it's not horrible, but it's not perfect. Somewhere kind of in between. Okay, that's about 100% of us. There we go. Okay. All right. So here's another question I want you to think about. I am super guilty. I will raise my hand first, but have any of you ever been so busy that you have forgotten to eat a meal? Has that ever happened? Okay. To be totally honest, when let's see, probably 3 years ago, when Brian, my husband, first retired and came home and we were working together, he was flat out shocked how many times I would just work right through lunch and forget to come upstairs and eat. And then he's so sweet. He would start delivering food to my office. And I said, okay, that's super nice. I actually can come upstairs. I just forget to look at the clock. And if I'm engrossed in something that I really love what I'm doing, and it can be yard work, it can be office work, it can be music, I will literally just forget to eat. And those of you that know me, you know that I have a pretty good relationship with food. I like it. But sometimes I can forget. But listen, when we forget a meal, this is not good for our heart. And so it's important that we do everything we can to ensure that we're getting the proper nutrition that we need to support every system of our body. We don't want to shortchange any of them, but especially the hardest working organ in our body. So we know that when we use an essential oil infused product, it helps our body absorb nutrition from the foods that we eat, and it makes the nutrients from our supplements we take more bioavailable. Okay, so those oil infused supplements can be delivered faster and further in our body, which is fantastic. Now, we can also use Vitality essential oils as dietary supplements. You should already have some Vitality oils in your premium starter kit if you already have one, like copaiba and frankincense, maybe even lavender Vitality, and lots of our oils come in the Vitality variety. So cinnamon bark is one. Now I happened to grab this off my shelf. This bottle that I'm showing you is not the Vitality version, but you know that it comes in both, okay? So cinnamon bark is also well known for supporting heart health. Young Living Cinnamon Bark Vitality is an easy way to get the constituents of this spice into our bodies. So you can very easily add a drop of cinnamon along with a drop of orange into your Ningxia Red shot in the morning, and that will give a tremendous support to your cardio system every single day. Okay, so this is our Ningxia Red, this gorgeous bottle. It also comes in little pouches if you like to travel with it. And this bottle is just about 2 to 2.5 weeks serving if you do about 2 ounces a day, okay? And I have been drinking this for a very, very long time. Oh, excuse me, I've never sneezed on a Zoom before. Okay, so pour your little shot glass, and you can either add the oils on top, or here's another tip. Before you add your Ningxia, put the oils in the bottom of the glass, and then when you pour the Ningxia in, it just naturally stirs it up, okay? That makes a really well-mixed drink. Oh, and Lisa, I agree with you. She said she adds a drop of cinnamon bark in her coffee. Lisa, do you add it to the coffee after it is brewed, or do you put it in the coffee grounds before? Because you can do both, and that can really be a lot of fun. So, okay, so the Ningxia, let's talk about this, because this drink is an absolute powerhouse, okay? Okay, let's see here. Ningxia Red supports absolutely every system in our body, even for those of us who are already healthy. So that's great news. Ningxia Red helps us to maintain that health, stamina, and cognitive wellness. But today we're going to focus on how it supports our cardiovascular health. Would you agree that Ningxia is kind of a funny name? When you first learned it, I can't tell you how many people say, how do you say that? Is it Ningxia? Is it Ninja? Is it, okay, call it whatever you want to. Just make sure it's in the fridge, okay? That's what I like to tell people. The name, of course, comes from a province in northern China where the primary ingredient, which is the Ningxia wolfberry, is grown. And there are even pictures of the wolfberry right here on the bottle. It's a beautiful little berry. The Ningxia wolfberry is grown in a region where that is actually the predominant food of the people. And the people in this region live to be over 100 years old. They contribute their health and longevity to this particular wolfberry, which is packed full of dense nutrition and contains 4 times the nutrients of wolfberries in neighboring provinces. So it is truly just this very special little place on the earth where the soil is just prime and the weather conditions are perfect for growing these wolfberries. Ningxia Red is very, very high in antioxidants, which means that it helps our body's natural defense against aging. Dr. Richard Cutler of the National Institutes of Health said the amount of antioxidants that you maintain in your body is directly proportional to how long you will live. How many of you want to double the quantity of your Ningxia tomorrow? It is that good, okay? In addition, antioxidants have been evaluated for both primary and secondary support of your cardiovascular system. Hi, Sherry, welcome. There are actually 17 species of wolfberry, and only the Ningxia wolfberry has a complete phytonutrient profile. It is higher in vitamin C than oranges. It is higher in beta carotene than carrots, and it is higher in calcium than cauliflower. This stuff is legit, you guys. It is amazing. So here are some fun facts for you to take notes on and tuck away, because we want to remember these facts. Calcium is responsible for functions in the body like regulating normal blood pressure. There is solid evidence that indicates calcium is necessary for proper health. Ningxia Red is also high in vitamin E and protein. Ningxia wolfberries are a good source of amino acids and 21 trace minerals, which are important for all the body systems to properly function. We never ever want to shortchange ourselves on those trace minerals, you guys. They are vital. Ningxia wolfberries have 6 essential fatty acids, which is important because our bodies cannot make essential fatty acids. They have to come from our diet. Ningxia Red has vitamins B1, B2, and B6, and a few more. This is dense nutrition. And let's face it, most people are not getting the nutrition that they need from the food they eat. Ningxia contains high-quality juices and purees, including blueberry, pomegranate, plum, and cherry. Amazingly, even with these juices included, it still supports healthy blood sugar, and it offers low glycemic energy. This is because it is a puree and it contains the fruit fiber. So think of this as a whole food drink, not just a juice, okay? Ningxia Red contains a patented grapeseed extract that contains polyphenolic compounds, which can help support a healthy cardiovascular system as well. Another thing that sets Ningxia Red apart is that it is the only nutritive supplement available that is infused with essential oils. This aids the body's ability to absorb and assimilate all of those nutrients, offering whole body support, including our emotional well-being. That is really important right now. How many of you have thought about not wanting to miss your Ningxia Red because it offers emotional support? I don't think about that part very often. I think about immune support and energy support and mental clarity support, but goodness gracious, emotional support? That's pretty cool. And I think we all can use that right now. So let's transition just a bit and talk about physical activity, because while diet and nutrition are important, friends, we have got to move our bodies. The American Heart Association recommends for a healthy heart to get 150 minutes of moderate exercise every single week. Being physically active is important in preventing heart disease and stroke. Just 30 minutes of walking a day will decrease your chances of falling below the heart health line. So let's stand up and move. All right, we're gonna just work our arms, work our legs. I know, we never dreamt this was gonna be a cardio class, right? How many of you love to walk? Do you guys, are you walkers in this group? All right, good job. We really do. We gotta get that heart rate elevated somehow at some point. And it just, right now, being outside in nature just makes me feel better. So breathe the fresh air. I know Lisa's not just a walker, she's a runner too, but getting out and just drawing in that fresh air is really, really important. Okay? All right. So let's talk about developing a wellness plan that will really bless and support your cardiovascular system. So we've discussed Ningxia Red and the fact that it is the foundation for every system. So it stands to reason that the first addition to your 4-month wellness plan, that's what we're going to kind of map out, is Ningxia Red. It doesn't matter what your goal is. That is always our #1 choice for everybody. That's how valuable it is. Let's also talk about this one. This is Mindwise. Okay, that's hard to see. But Mindwise also has something called GPC, glycerophosphocholine. Don't ask me to spell it. I can barely say it, but it's a big word, GPC, and it is a natural physiological precursor to a neurotransmitter that is involved in memory and other cognitive functions, and it is known to cross the blood-brain barrier. So clinical studies have demonstrated that it helps to support cognitive function and mental acuity. Mindwise also contains medium chain triglycerides, or you might know it more as MCT, from coconut oil and generous amounts of vitamin D3. Both promote cardiovascular health. Okay, so this is like an amazing, amazing supplement because we are supporting our brain and our heart at the exact same time. I happen to think that this stuff tastes great, and so I can just pour a couple tablespoons and down the hatch. Some people love to add this to their Ningxia cocktail and stir it in with their oils, and I mean, either way, I think it has a pleasant taste to it. Now, let's talk about another thing that we can supplement, CoQ10. This is something that is found in every cell of the body, and it is necessary for basic functioning of cells, and of course has been studied for supporting healthy brain function. CoQ10 supplementation has also been documented to show sustained cholesterol levels, circulatory function, and normal overall heart and cardiovascular health. Another supplement and great complementary product, also combining vitamin D3, CoQ10, and fatty acids, is Cardiogyze 3. Okay, comes in a bottle like this. I keep this one in the refrigerator because this is our fish oil. And this one is infused with DHA-rich fish oil and essential oils that work synergistically together to support normal brain, heart, eye, and joint health. I honestly do not know a single person on the planet that would not benefit from taking Cardiogyze 3. This is a very, very powerful supplement.
Hey, Skyla.
Yes, ma'am.
Does it say to refrigerate that? On the bottle?
Let's take a little look. I don't know that it does.
Never refrigerated that.
It says keep it in a cool, dark place.
Okay.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be a refrigerator, but
okay,
that's what I choose.
That's better. I just never have done that. I was wondering,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was I supposed to be doing that?
You're gonna be good. All right, next up, we have a supplement called Cardiogyze. Okay, Cardiogyze is an herbal supplement, of course, because it's from Ylang Ylang. It is infused with essential oils, and it has a synergistic ratio of CoQ10 and selenium, as well as vitamin K, garlic, and more. Cardiogyze supports the entire vascular system, including proper blood circulation. Okay, anybody a fan of this one already? All right, I see a couple hands going up there. So there are thousands and thousands of research articles that are published on the health benefits of, you guys didn't know I was going to bring this down here, did you? Garlic. My daughter came down to my office earlier and she's like, Mom, did you mean to bring the garlic downstairs? I'm like, I absolutely did. She thought that was kind of funny. I love cooking with fresh garlic. There is no substitute. It is absolutely amazing. And you guys, it is like a health hero, big time, okay? Thousands of research articles published on the health benefits of garlic alone. It has been documented that garlic supports the body's natural response to artery plaque formation and blood stickiness, and it helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels, triglycerides, and blood glucose levels. Okay, so who loves garlic? The real kind. Yeah, all right, good deal. Get the real stuff too, you guys. Don't get the stuff in the jar. This is what you want. Okay, get the real deal. Studies have also shown that by combining CoQ10 and selenium in the proper ratio helps to protect our heart from oxidative stress, reducing cardiac incidence. Other studies have revealed that vitamin K is directly correlated to heart health. So And while eating your green leafy vegetables is a good start, supplementation may be beneficial in promoting heart, brain, and musculoskeletal health. Now, this Cardiogyze supplement that we talked about, this was made possible by the dedicated research and work of our late founder, D. Gary Young. Before his passing, he described the process behind creating this product, saying, after testing to determine various compounds, I put the formula together for the most synergistic, powerful, and beneficial response for the body. So good nutrition is definitely tied to good health. And while we may get many of our nutrients from food, sometimes we do need to supplement, okay? Like with our B vitamins. So we have a phenomenal supplement. I have used this for years and years. This one is called Super B, okay? Super B is a comprehensive vitamin complex containing all 8 essential bioavailable energy boosting B vitamins. So if you're curious, that is B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12. I have no idea why they skipped some numbers in there, but just trust me, okay? The body needs these B vitamins for all the systems of the body to function properly, but also to nurture our cardiovascular system by promoting the production of red blood cells and to support the body's ability to effectively and naturally deal with sticky blood. Nobody wants to have sticky blood, right? Because if it can't move smoothly and effortlessly through our body, it's going to cause strain on the heart. And remember, the heart is our hardest working organ, and we just got to nurture it, okay? Longevity, let's talk about that one. So I know that it is currently out of stock, and it has been for longer than I care to admit, but there is a supplement called Longevity Soft Gels, and they contain fractionated coconut oil along with this powerhouse blend that is a blend of thyme, clove, frankincense, and orange. Now just think for a second what those 4 oils are awesome at doing, okay? They help create healthy cells. And by that, I mean not the kind of cells that would be conducive to cancer growing cells. We're talking healthy cells that are happy and they duplicate and replicate at a normal rate, okay? So longevity is our friend. And if you cannot get your hands on the Longevity Soft Gels, get yourself some empty veggie capsules and fill it with longevity oil, okay? It will be awesome. So we can take this supplement daily to strengthen the body's systems to safeguard against the damaging effects of aging, diet, and the environment. So basically, feed your cells, okay? Now, while supplements and vitality oils offer targeted system support, the complementary products are a great addition to your 4-month wellness plan. One such essential oil blend that you may enjoy for calming and de-stressing is a beautiful blend called Aroma Life. Now, I have been a huge, huge fan of Aroma Life for a long time, and you can wear it topically by rubbing it right over your heart, or you can put it on your forearms, or you can put it in a diffuser or on some diffuser jewelry and just have it around you, okay? Another one that is a perfect complementary product for your cardiovascular system is Ylang Ylang. Did you guys know that Ylang Ylang is great for your heart? So this has a sweet aroma, and it will help support positive emotions, moods, and energy levels. Studies have shown that inhaling Ylang Ylang for 20 minutes, use your diffusers, and the topical application to the abdomen can show a correlation in sustaining heart health. Also, it makes you feel like love. So that's got to be good for your heart, right? So it is a wonderful, wonderful oil. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Okay, are you guys still seeing and hearing me okay? Do you know how nerve-wracking it is in the middle of a class to get a pop-up that says you have been signed out of your Zoom account? Like, who? By whom? Maybe Brian's trying to watch upstairs. I don't know. Anyway, we carry on. Okay, so Ylang Ylang is amazing. So think of it for your heart in two ways, both physically and emotionally. It's great for your heart. Now, the products that we covered today are great examples of what you could include in your essential rewards order to jumpstart your 4-month cardiovascular system wellness plan. But remember, everybody is different. And sometimes we have an immediate response using Young Living products. I am sure that we can all agree that one drop of oil will not really support all the underlying signals your body may be giving you. You need to make a commitment to use your products consistently. You need to be okay with that. So that has truly been one of the things that I have been doing my best to reinforce everybody that I have talked to for the last 7 or 8 years that I've been teaching classes, is that while these are absolutely outstanding, we do not sell silver bullets. This is part of a wellness plan, along with your diet and your exercise and your sleep and your water consumption and your emotional well-being. They all go together to make happy, healthy humans, okay? So we need to remind ourselves of that, and we need to remind those that we are sharing Young Living with of that. So we want to write down our personalized plan. So literally make a plan for yourselves and help your new members do the same, and personalize the choices. So as we talked about before, if you've got this book at home, you've literally got the shortcut path to making this really easy, because on pages 8 and 9, you guys, it lists all of the vitality oils that are perfectly designed for the cardiovascular system, and all of the supplements, and then complementary products, and even the oils that would be beneficial for a cardio raindrop massage. And just in case you're curious, I know Sherry is, because she just did that training, the specific oils that they list for the cardio raindrop include Valor, oregano, thyme, clove, nutmeg, goldenrod, cypress, and Aroma Life. So all of those are really, really great for circulatory stuff, okay? And the most beautiful thing about this little book, I know that's hard to see on the screen, but they've literally got 4 sections, fill in the blank, of what you will choose for yourself for each of those months for cardiovascular support, okay? The other thing that I want to remind you that are watching, and all of those that you are helping to mentor through this, is that essential rewards will always be the most economical way to acquire these products. It's a much, much better value than just getting one bottle here and one bottle there. It's our job to help people be good stewards of their resources. And so guide people towards essential rewards, because of that, I really think that is what they will thank you for. Because we got to remember, when you're just starting out, we're the experts. Even if you only have 1 day longer of experience, you still have 24 hours more experience than your new person that you're helping, okay? So that is the culmination of the cardiovascular and circulatory system section. So I hope that was helpful. I'm going to take a peek at the chat box here. Sherry asks, how many drops of longevity? You know what, Sherry, I would say that is something that might change per person. depending on how long you've been using oils, how much you want. I would probably, if it were me, just starting out, I would probably start out with probably 5 to 10 drops and maybe add a little bit of carrier oil like coconut oil or olive oil to start with. And then you can gradually ramp that up as you feel ready. I know that when you get the longevity capsules, you know, those are gel caps. I would doubt that there's more than, you know, 10 to 15 drops in those. They aren't very big. So I think you can gauge that, kind of keep a little log and see how you feel. So I'm going to
would you take those?
Say that one more time.
Or would you take them like with inner defense, or would you alternate days?
That's a good question. I might do one in the morning, but not with my other, not with my other supplements. There are some overlapping oils there with inner defense, but they are different. So with the addition of that frankincense and the orange, they are a little bit different than inner defense. But you could, yeah, you could probably alternate days, Sherry. That's not a bad plan.